All right, let's dive in. Number 6, the Grabby Aliens model. In 2021, a young sidekick and colorful costume Hansen's team changed the Fermi Paradox math forever.
They published a paper that fundamentally shifted how we view alien life. We used to think civilizations were just scattered randomly like towns.
Imagine towns across a vast country. That was the old country.
This model applies statistics to expansionist civilizations. These aren't just explorers, they are...
If a civilization survives its technological youth, it doesn't stay small, it grows.
So this is the legendary BG54 cube. I wonder what knowledge it holds.
The energy signature is increasing exponentially.
I've stabilized the resonance frequency. We have a confirmed detection.
These civilizations don't just explore, they consume. They expand at near light speed, seizing every bit of matter and energy they find. They grow like bubbles in a loaf of bread until they collide. If the universe were full, we'd see Dyson swarms everywhere. But look up. The stars are bright and the galaxies are natural. The universe looks untouched. Why is it so quiet?
The Grabby Aliens model says we're just early. We've arrived before the cosmic land grab reaches our sector of space. Next up, the Aestivation Hypothesis. It suggests aliens aren't fallen, they're just sleeping, waiting for the perfect time to wake up.
The universe is currently too hot for peak efficiency. For a digital civilization, heat is the opponent of processing power.
They're waiting for the big chill. Trillions of years from now, a single joule of energy will be worth a quintillion times more.
In the cold future, trillions of years away, 1 joule of energy will be worth a quintillion times more than today.
Staying active now is a waste of potential. Why haven't we heard from them? Because we are the noise.
We are biological pests in a cosmic heat wave. To them, we are just short-lived, inefficient, and incredibly loud.
What happens if we get too loud? If humanity expands and radiates massive heat, we cross a dangerous line. By rearranging the galaxy, we might be stealing the future resources of these sleeping giants.
We are like termites eating a house while the owners sleep upstairs. Damage it enough, and they will wake up. They won't be happy. The universe isn't empty. It's a library.
Number 4, the Great Filter. This is the most notable answer to the mystery of the Fermi Paradox.
It posits a barrier, a statistical wall that stops fallen matter from ever becoming a spacefaring civilization.
We've always hoped the filter is behind us. Maybe the hard part was just starting life. Or
If it's behind us, we're the universe's lucky lottery winners. But lately, the math says that's becoming less and less likely.
We're finding life's building blocks everywhere. Mars, Venus, even comets. It turns out, starting life might actually be the easy part.
if intelligence is common, then the intense truth is that the Great Filter is still ahead of us. Welcome to the late filter scenario.
Civilizations rise, build cities, split the atom, and launch rockets. Then, without exception, they all just.
The universe is silent because the game is rigged. There's a hidden trapdoor built right into the very progression of advanced technology.
What's the trap? Nuclear conflict or something worse? Nick Bostrom warns of black box tech. If one person can transform a planet, and that tech becomes common, then statistical ruin is guaranteed for every civilization. Breakthroughs like AI and nanotechnology aren't progress. They're steps closer to a tripwire that silences everyone who reaches our level. Maybe we're looking for the wrong thing. We search for carbon and DNA, assuming all life follows our specific chemical path.
The shadow biosphere theory suggests life emerged on Earth twice. We are the standard branch.
But imagine microbes without DNA, or organisms eating arsenic instead of phosphorus, hidden in the deep crust or high atmosphere, invisible to us.
Dark matter is 85% of the universe.
If it supports complex structures, the cosmos could be crowded with dark life we can't see.
A dark matter civilization could be in this room right now, passing through you and the sun, completely unaware of our existence.
We are like blind men in a crowded room, assuming we're alone because we can't see the ghosts surrounding us. The silence is intense.
The Aestivation Hypothesis suggests advanced aliens aren't fallen, they're sleeping. Why? Because the universe is currently way too hot for efficient computing.
Imagine a civilization that's uploaded its consciousness into machines. For them, the ultimate resource isn't food or land, it's raw processing power.
Thermodynamics dictates that computing is far more efficient at lower temperatures. The colder the environment, the more operations you can perform per joule.
Right now, our universe is a noisy, radiation-filled furnace. It's a terrible place to run a high-level digital civilization. It's just too hot.
So, they wait. They've entered Aestivation, a cosmic summer hibernation. They've slowed their clocks and power. In the deep, cold future, trillions of years from now, a single joule of energy will be worth a quintillion times more than today.
Staying active now would be a grotesque waste of potential.
To them, we'll just loud, short-lived pests. But if we expand too much and waste their future resources, we might just wake the giants up. Now, let's talk about the Grabby Aliens model. It suggests civilizations don't just explore, they consume everything in their path.
These civilizations expand at near-light speed, seizing energy and matter across entire galaxies to fuel their insatiable needs. They grow until they connect each other, creating massive borders of control that fill the universe like bubbles in bread.
If they were everywhere, we'd see galaxies going dark. But we see a pristine universe. Why? Because we are early.
Then there's the Aestivation Hypothesis. It suggests advanced aliens aren't fallen. They're just sleeping, waiting for the universe to cool down.
For machine minds, heat is the opponent. Computing is far more efficient at lower temperatures, and right now, it's just too hot. They've entered a state of summer hibernation, powering down their systems until the stars burn out and the background radiation fades. In the cold future, a single joule of energy will be worth a quintillion times more. Staying active now is a waste.
In the deep, cold future, 1 joule of energy is worth a quintillion times more. The universe is waiting.
Staying active now is a grotesque waste. Why the silence? Because we are nothing but the background noise.
We are biological pests, thriving in the heat wave of the early universe while the real masters wait for cold. To them, we are short-lived, inefficient, and incredibly loud. We are just a temporary glitch in the system.
The real danger starts when we get too loud. If we radiate too much heat, we'll wake the giants. Rearranging the galaxy's matter degrades their future resources. We are termites eating the foundation of their home.
We're chewing through the floorboards while the owners sleep upstairs. If the house starts to shake, they'll wake.
And when they wake up, they won't be happy. The silence of the universe isn't empty. It's a warning.
The Great Filter might be ahead of us. This is the late filter scenario. Civilizations rise, they build, and then they vanish.
It's like a trapdoor built into progress. Every breakthrough, AI, nukes, isn't just a step forward, it's a step closer to the edge. Nick Bostrom warns of a black box technology, something too easy to invent but impossible to control once the lid is opened. Imagine if a nuclear blast didn't need uranium, just a microwave and some household cleaners. One person could end it all. Then there's the shadow biosphere. We look for carbon and DNA, but what if life followed a completely different chemical path?
There could be a second tree of life right here on Earth. Microbes without DNA, invisible, because our tools aren't looking for them.
Dark matter makes up 85% of the universe. We're just the cosmic scum on top of a much deeper, darker pond.
We're like blind men in a crowded room, assuming we're alone just because we can't see the ghosts passing through us.
We're vulnerable to forces we literally cannot touch. We might just be the livestock in a pen we can't see.
Number 2, the Berserker Probe. Imagine machines that don't just explore, but replicate and conquer every star they touch.
These are von Neumann probes. 1 becomes 2, 2 become 4. In a cosmic blink, they could fill the entire galaxy. But what if the first civilization didn't want neighbors? They'd build defeat vehicles designed to hunt and extinguish any new life.
They wouldn't be giant dramatic moment stars. They'd be small, stealthy, and patient, lurking in the dark corners of our own solar system.
They're just listening, waiting for a radio wave, a nuclear blast, or the chemical signature of an industrial world to wake them. Once triggered, they don't negotiate. They launch a relativistic rock or a pathogen. By the time you see it, it's over.
The galaxy is silent because the smart ones stay quiet. We're just noisy children shouting in a forest full of wolves.
But there's a darker possibility. The Great Filter isn't behind us. It's waiting right ahead.
Imagine civilizations rising everywhere, discovering the atom, launching rockets, and then they just vanish.
The universe is silent because the game is rigged. There's a trapdoor built into progress itself.
As technology advances, we don't find a ladder to the stars. We find a trigger for our own transformation.
It could be nuclear conflict. Or it could be something far more inevitable and impossible to control.
What if a nuclear energy burst didn't need uranium? What if you could do it with a microwave and household chemicals?
If one individual can transform a planet, ruin is guaranteed. Every breakthrough is just a step toward the tripwire.
Imagine nuclear energy burst, not from complex facilities, but from a simple microwave and common chemicals. A chilling thought, isn't it?
If one person could transform a planet, and that tech spreads, then statistical ruin is absolutely guaranteed for all civilizations.
If the Great Filter lies ahead, our current timeline isn't progress. It's a funeral march towards inevitable doom.
Every breakthrough we celebrate, AI, genetic engineering, nanotechnology, hologram, might not be progress at all.
Instead, each step forward could be a step closer to the cosmic tripwire, triggering our own demise.
This isn't just a theory, it's the inventor warning. The universe's silence might be a testament to this ultimate challenge.
Are we unknowingly accelerating towards a catastrophic event? Or can humanity find a way to disarm the filter?
When we search for life, we look for what we know. Carbon, water, DNA. But what if we're missing the rest?
We assume all life follows our specific chemical path. But scientist Carol Cleland suggests a shadow biosphere right here on Earth.
Life may have emerged on Earth more than once. We are the standard branch, but a second, chemically distinct tree could exist.
Imagine microbes without DNA, or organisms using arsenic instead of phosphorus. They'd be invisible to our current detection methods.
Now, look at the cosmos. Dark matter makes up 80–55% of the universe. Normal matter is just the cosmic scum.
If physics allows complex structures in the dark sector, the universe could be densely populated.
A dark matter civilization could be in this room right now, passing through your body, completely unaware of us. Or, worse, watching.
We are like blind men in a crowded room, assuming we're alone because we can't see. We might just be ghosts.
What if life started twice? We're the standard branch, but a second tree could be right here, chemically invisible to us. Imagine microbes without DNA, or creatures thriving on arsenic. They're invisible because our tools are only built to find, well, us.
Look at the cosmos. Dark matter is 85% of everything. We're just the cosmic scum floating on a vast, dark pond.
Dark civilizations could be passing through you right now. Intangible, silent, and completely unaware of us. Or
now consider the Berserker Probe, a self-replicating machine that mines stars to build copies of itself. Exponential growth in metal. One probe could colonize the galaxy in a cosmic blink. But the silence suggests these aren't friendly neighborhood explorers.
The first civilization to reach the stars might have wanted to stay alone. They built defeat vehicles to extinguish competition.
These probes wait in the dark, listening for our radio call-out. Once they hear us, the end is already on its way. Number 1, the Simulation Termination. This is the ultimate threat. The universe itself is the trap. Statistically, there are billions of simulated minds for every real one. You are 99.99% likely not real. But simulations have a purpose and limits. When those limits are connect, the program ends.
As we expand and build our own computers, we're draining the host's RAM. We're becoming too expensive. Quantum mechanics looks like memory-saving code. We're starting to see the edges of the matrix.
Once the simulation answers its core question, it's useless, a waste of power. Then, they pull the plug.
We're racing toward a finish line that's actually a cliff. No warning. Just end of program.